And this brings us on to Black Panther, which I mean, as this is coming out, I'm in the middle of watching it, which is kind of spooky.
I don't know when I'm watching it.
We have been so excited for this film for so long.
Oh, it's been like the anticipation on this film has been going on for weeks, months now.
I'm not a big crier, like at all, let alone with like TV and film.
I know what you're going.
I'm fully anticipating to cry at some point during this.
I think if I'm going to get, I'm also not like a huge crier, but things will get me like choked up or welled up a bit. I think if there's going to be any point, it's going to be like however they do whatever transition it is they're doing for T'Challa.
Yeah.
Because it's going to also have that, yes, it's whatever they do with the character and however they do it, but it's also got like the fact that Chadwick and
it's like in Fast and Furious when like you have the Paul Walker split off at the end, and everyone's just sat there like, oh. It's like the scene itself isn't that sad, but the context of the bigger world is what makes it sad.
Yeah, exactly. Like you feel like you're actually getting to say bye to the character and the actor. Yeah. No. So I think that's what's gonna like hit everybody fucking hard. I am very excited though, because I've tried to watch. Now we're getting closer, and there's been TV spots left, right, and center.
Yeah,
I've been avoiding them. So I know that there's a lot of new shots of like different things we haven't seen, but I've kind of kept away from. I'm so excited though. I think also like, as well as the story and getting to continue the Black Panther story, there's also like the music's going to be incredible. It was in the first one. The actual, from the trailer alone, like the cinematography in this is going to be so like emotional throughout. So I'm so ready for it. So ready.
And on top of all of that, fucking Namor, man.
Yes. There's like the whole like, we're getting Namor, we're getting Ironheart.
Like this is some long-term shit being set up here.
Yes.
Ironheart is one of the top tier legacy characters in my opinion.
Yeah.
And Namor is like the OG. Last week or the week before, whenever we spoke about how like the comic trilogy versus the MCU trilogy are like three different people. Namor's the OG trilogy. Without him, you wouldn't have even got to your Spider-Man, your Hulk, and your Wolverine.
Yeah.
He's part of the OG. He's part of back when Marvel was all about the Fantastic Four, the first family of Marvel. That kind of OG.
Yeah, introducing Namor is going to be a huge thing.
I'm so fucking excited. It looks so good.
What post-credit scene prediction do you have?
Oh, it's a good question. Post-credit scene project. I've got a feeling. See, I'm about to say this, and I know you asked about post-credits. I don't think it's with post-credits. I think there's going to be a reference to Fantastic Four Reed Richards somewhere.
Yeah, I would agree. There's going to probably be some reference.
Or no, there's going to be a reference to the Future Foundation. Because that's more niche.
Right, okay.
So Future Foundation is essentially the Fantastic Four and Spider-Man and a couple of others in like all white suits instead.
Right.
But because of like the way that's worded, you could say that Riri's been sent to Wakanda as part of like the Future Foundation development program or something, and 99% of people whoosh straight over their head. And that is the exact kind of thing Marvel love to do.
What if that's why Riri?
Yeah.
What if that's why she's in Wakanda?
Is that not what I said?
No, you said Reed.
Oh, sorry. I meant Riri, yes.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
What if the reason Riri is in Wakanda is part of like a development program funded by the Future Foundation or something like that?
She's got a scholarship or something, or that's
that's a good post-credit scene.
I have one idea.
I think what I mean, this is the end of this phase, isn't it?
Mm. So,
Okay, so this it's gonna there's gonna be two,
yeah,
is my prediction.
one of them's going to be juicy.
One of them is gonna be like multiverse saga juicy, and one will be a jokey one. Jokey one will be something to set up armor wars. So Riri in
Meeting,
bumping into Rhodey or something in the
yeah,
middle of a flight, or Rhodey like calling her up as she's flying, telling her he's gonna shoot her down or something.
yeah, it's going to be like, this is like they say, a mirror of when Tony was first in the suit
Yeah.
and he was on the phone. Yeah, I like that idea. So,
The serious one.
mm,
Oh, I have no idea. They have so many options, and it all depends what direction they want to go.
so my thought
Go on.
at the end of phase, I'm pretty sure, I forget which was the last one of phase one. Didn't phase one end with the first Avengers, possibly?
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure the post credit scene for that was the Thanos reveal.
Fine, I'll do it myself. Yeah.
Now,
That
my
wasn't his first post-credit scene, though.
was it not?
No, his first post-credit scene was
Oh, there was that one on the
Thor.
on the rock.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Well, what my thought is, two possible people.
Go
It's
on.
either another Kang reveal thing,
Iron Lad. I'm waiting to see Iron Lad at some point. Sorry,
or
continue.
I wonder if there's going to be whether it's directly shows him or it's just a very, very big hint to Doom.
Hey, I could be down for a Doom. We're dealing with Wakanda. We're dealing with I forget because they're not doing Atlantis. They're doing a Aztecian Sunken
Yeah,
City Empire. Is they want to throw in a? Is it? I can't. Latveria isn't real, is it? I always get this confused because there are no Latveria is real, or is it? Wait, no Latveria. Sorry, the Marvel fandom. Yeah, yeah. Latveria. A little Latveria reference would be kind of sick.
yeah. I wonder if there's like,
Well, there was
because
the rumors months ago that Doom was going to have a cameo in this, wasn't there?
yeah. So that's my thing. It's like also in like She-Hulk with Wrecking Crew, and so we've had so many like very slight
And Titania.
connections. Yeah, and Titanium, and like very slight connections to potential Doctor Doom. So if they were to like end this whole like phase with like a either don't even have to like actually properly show him if it's just a name drop.
So all I'll say is, and this is me talking from a defense of my theory standpoint,
Mm-hmm.
which is wrong, but I'm going to do it anyway. But my theory being that Kang isn't actually the big bad. They're going
mm,
to spend this time making him look like the big bad for Doom to insta kill him essentially, and then everyone goes, "Oh shit!" and then he's the real big bad. Um, if they were to do that, which is what I think they might do, showing Doom now doesn't make as much sense.
yeah, it's whether or not they want to. So my thought, I did also think that because I know we've discussed about that idea, and the only reason I still went with the idea of Doom is if you reveal him now, and then he's revealed to be like in a certain position, like just running a bunch of like the wrecking crew and all that, and he's at that kind of level of organizing them a lot. It kind of sets up this precedent now going forward, where people go, "Oh, he's at this level, like blah blah blah. Kang's going to come along and seem more powerful and bigger than what this Doctor Doom we've already been introduced to." Everyone becomes focused on Kang, then they flip it around and still do it that way. But I
Yeah,
do also agree, like if they are wanting to make Doom like this big surprise flip, then maybe not post credit
I,
scene.
I w- I won't be surprised by a Latveria reference at all. I won't be surprised by a Future Foundation reference. I don't. The thing is, it doesn't make a lot of sense, but at the same time, it does make a lot of sense. Latveria is very European, but we know there's going to be some stuff happening at like the UN and that, where a
Mm,
Latveria could be mentioned in passing, or
yeah.
there'll be a bit of paper with today's agenda, and one of the things on there will be Latveria social issues or something. Proper niche stuff that we probably won't notice while watching, and then we'll see videos about from other people, and then we'll pretend we noticed. um, no, we never
Yeah.
do that. We're very honest there. Um, but they have a lot of opportunity. This film is positioned in such a way where they could do everything with it and not a lot with it at the same time, and
Yep.
neither would be the wrong decision. I hope we don't get a really, really goofy post-credit scene like we have in the last couple of films. I'm okay with a funny one, but not like a super off-the-wall goofy one.
Yeah, I'm more like I'm fine with a funny one if it's still kind of like we said connects Riri and Rhodey or something, like a funny
Yeah,
way to connect two characters we know already are going to be interacting going forward. But at this point of like we're now at the end of phase 4,
oh my god.
like
Sorry, I've
go
just
on.
had a thought. Post-credit scene. What if it's Riri arriving back in America, and there's someone there with her like name on a card, and she's like, "Hi, that's me. I didn't order this." She's like, "Oh, it's been paid for. I'm to take you to the Baxter building."
Yeah, yeah, if it's some like hint, another, yeah, it could.
But we
That's another
still
thing.
don't know who bought Avengers Tower.
Exactly.
I'm convinced that's going to become the
What
Baxter
if,
building.
what if it's actually Riri flying in her suit and she lands on the old Avengers Tower because it has it possibly still has the Iron Man suit landing pad. So that could be another potential. I do think like something Fantastic Four related is going to get hinted or teased.
I just feel
Or
like we're getting too close, and there's not been anything mentioned yet. That
mm,
either, if we don't get anything now, I think it has to wait until the film, and they have to be nobodies,
yeah,
or they need to start dropping hints now.
I just yeah,
Um,
I just think there's going to be a juicy post credit because it's the end of the phase and we're now like this has been the setup phase just like phase 1 was,
yeah,
and now we're getting into characters are going to start getting linked together and crossovers and all this.
but
So
yeah, the next film after this is Ant-Man, which literally has Kang as a big bad.
yeah, so something needs to be
Something's got to give here.
yeah.
Um, and we'll see what it is, I guess. But I'm very, very excited to go see it tomorrow. I'll be eating my popcorn. I'll be drinking my drink. I'll
I
be very happy.
I will be seeing it as soon as I can get myself around to see it because unfortunately this weekend a little busy. Well, depending when I see it. I'll be doing my usual of
You'll work it out.
I'll knowing me. I don't actually think this will be last minute. I think I'll be pretty good at wanting to go see this, but
Yeah, we're two different ends. We'll be like, I'll make sure I see it before Thursday, whereas I'm like, if I'm not the first people to see it, I will simply cease to exist.
I will just ignore Twitter and social media for the
Yeah,
whole.
see, I can't do that. Saying that, if I was gonna do it, this weekend would be the easier time to do it, but I wouldn't be able to do it.